I'm so excited to see you tonight.
First date, baby. First date, I can't wait. First date.
What's up, you guys? Welcome to another episode of First Date. My guest today, you've seen on Kill Tony. You can follow him on Instagram or YouTube at SadmanRick. Give it up for Ric Diez.
Hi. All right, here we are.
I'm so happy to have you on the show. I've been trying to get you on forever.
Yeah, me too.
You're hilarious.
Thank you.
You've been one of my favorite comics for a long. I'd say local comics for a long time, but you're traveling the world now.
Yeah, well, I was never really a local comic.
Yeah.
I just traveled here. Did you know that? I don't know if you remember. I mean, you won't know this, but you were on the first show I ever did in Austin.
That's where I met you. I know.
Yes.
That's why I was like. That's why I feel like you were local.
Yeah.
Because you were on a show that I was on in Austin, and I'm like, oh, okay, because all the other ones were local, I think.
Pretty much, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was fun. I was like, okay, cool.
Where do you live?
When I'm in the US, I set my base in Austin for now. And in Europe, I'm living in Brussels.
So you're kind of local.
I'm kind of local, yeah. I mean,
semi-local.
Semi-local, yeah. When I'm in the US, I'm based out of here for now.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's been great.
Where were you born?
Born in Madrid, Spain.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Do you have a girlfriend?
Nope.
Are you dating anybody?
I'm trying, but not. I'm at the present moment. I'm not dating anybody consistently.
How do you meet people?
I've been traveling nonstop for the last, I want to say 4 months. So I meet people at comedy shows, after comedy shows.
Are you on any dating apps?
I tried. It's just not. The moment it detects that I'm here, I'm already gone from that city, pretty much.
Wow, so you're really fat. You're just in and out.
I'm in and out, and I never pull out.
I felt like there was a setup there. I was like, wow.
Yeah, there you go.
All right, well, let's dive in to
All
some
right.
of these questions
Oh, okay.
that I have pulled for you.
Okay.
So we start with some easy appetizer questions.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
There's no such thing, but yeah, okay.
What is the weirdest gift that you've ever given someone?
Ooh, that I've given. Ooh, now you're surprising me. The weirdest gift that I have ever given. Oh, I mean, define weird a little bit. I'm trying to.
Well, a gift is usually something like material, right? Is there any?
Yeah. I gave my grandma. So this is not a date, right? But
It's a weird gift, yeah.
Yeah, I gave my grandma like 60 lighters.
60?
Because she used to smoke a lot and she would lose them all the time. So I was like, here, for Christmas, I gave her so many lighters. And she was like, this is the best gift I've had. I'm actually going to use this.
Wow.
Yeah.
That is a lot of lighters. Did she ever need another one in her life again?
Nah, she was like, a few years later, she was like, I'm still using your lighters. And I'm like, thank you.
Wow. So you're an enabler.
I mean, she was not going to stop smoking on anybody's account, you know? Like, I might as well just make it easy on her. You know? Like, they were hiding the cigarettes from her towards the end. Like,
Really?
Yeah, it was that bad.
Man.
Yeah, miss my grandma.
Do you have any addictions?
Love.
Oh.
No, it's painful.
Are you a hopeless romantic?
Yeah. But focus on the hopeless. Like, a big emphasis on being hopeless, yeah.
When was the last time you had a serious girlfriend?
Semi-serious, serious, with potential to be serious was...
What?
What do you mean? I'm going to say serious. Like, the last girl I dated for a few months was, I think, over a year ago.
Hold on. What is the longest relationship you've ever had?
I was married for 12 years.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that was a long one. That was a serious... Yeah. Mm-hmm.
When was that?
That was up to a little bit before I signed up on Kill Tony. Yeah.
I don't know when that is.
About
How
2
old
years
are you?
ago.
How old are you now?
I'm 48 now.
You're 48?
Yeah.
No, you're not.
I am, yeah. Thank you.
I thought you were like 25.
I would look terrible for 25. I
I'm
look amazing.
shocked. What do you eat? What do you drink? Drop the routine, dude.
Well, reasonable amounts of exercise, reasonable portions. Try to keep it varied. Have some vitamins from time to time. Just nothing excessive.
Oh, fuck that.
Yeah.
That is way too boring.
I am a boring person.
Okay, listen.
All right.
You're not a boring person. Well, you kind of are. So you were married
Appreciate that,
for
Also a few, but yeah, sure.
12 years.
Uh-huh.
Why did it end?
Slow decay of two people that are being like, you know how when you meet someone you kind of present the best version of yourself, and even though you have, there's bad
All the time.
Yeah, and there's bad sides about you, and you're trying to
And you
accept,
try to hide it as long as you can.
yeah, and the other person is too, right? And then at some point those two come out, and then either you can both live with them or it starts to go bad.
What is the bad thing about yourself that you tried to hide?
I'm definitely addicted to women, to their attention, not the sex part. I just love women's attention.
Oh, so are you a massive flirt?
I can be, yeah.
Okay, I don't feel like that's reason for divorce. What was
No, but it can compile into a bunch of stuff that then just adds up to a lot of micro behaviors that over time, like, I don't know. Like, let's say you're a chewy, like you make noise when you chew, right?
That's so annoying.
It's so annoying, right? But like maybe you really like the person and you live with that for a long time, but then when the person starts to bother you for other things, the chewing comes out. Right?
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Great
So, like,
example.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's why it's a slow decay. Because like, well, this is pissing me off, this is pissing me off, this is pissing me off, this is pissing me off. And the compilation of all the things just makes it like, it was untenable.
Was it a long divorce?
Yeah, it took over a year.
Yeah. That's not terribly long.
Well, it took over a year with the lawyers. It was a few months before and after that too. It was
Yeah.
I would say over 2 years.
So have you had a serious girlfriend since then?
I've had a few attempts, yeah, but it was never gonna work. It wasn't the right people. They were great people, like great people, like,
Right.
But it
Wasn't it?
wasn't it.
What are you looking for in a relationship?
I'm looking for kindness, tenderness, and I would like.
Big boobs?
Honestly, I'm not attached to big boobs. I'm not against them. I only care about the shape of the boob, if that makes any sense. I've seen yours online.
Not recently.
No, I don't know what they look like now. But yeah, yours were pretty.
Thank you.
Regardless of the size, right? The shape and the proportion of what they were. I
feel
don't
like
know now.
boobs are just weird because they're getting sucked on all the time by a tiny person.
Not just tiny persons.
I haven't had a bigger person suck on my boobs since a tiny one has started.
Oh,
It's a little weird.
You
Milk
know.
comes out, I can just squeeze a boob and milk goes.
Now you're just trying to turn me on. That is.
It's odd.
I've
Anyway,
never been milked on. That's something I have not done.
So are you more of a boobs guy or a butt guy?
I'm a mouth guy.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Like you like lips?
Yeah.
Fake lips?
No, just the shape of the lips. Just I like to see.
Would
lip
you
expression.
rather have a girl with thin, natural lips or big, beautifully shaped fake lips?
Can I go for in between but natural?
No, that wasn't an option.
All right. Okay. Well,
You have to choose the natural, which isn't so pretty, or the not natural, which is
I would go for natural. Between those two, I would go for natural.
okay. Mm-hmm. Do you like blondes or brunettes?
Dude, they both can look amazing. I don't see why I have to pick. I've had mostly success with brunettes, so I have more of a obsession with a real blonde because I have been with one blonde.
Do you think blondes have more fun?
No. Nah. Absolutely not. Nah. they are so much lower in the kinky scale than brunettes. Nah.
Fuck off!
No, I'll tell you why. It's because most blondes, I believe, this is my theory, if they're pretty, like a pretty blonde versus a pretty brunette, like I think blondes are going to generally attract more males in general, like because of cultural and social stereotypes.
Yeah.
So they're going to have to put less energy in. Brunettes can be as beautiful, but they're going to put that little extra.
I don't know, because blondes can be pretty insecure.
But I don't know. Prove it. That's all I can say. Yeah, they're insecure. So what matters is how insecure they are. Then, it's not blonde or brunette.
I would say the more insecure someone is, probably the more of a tryhard they are, right? So then, therefore,
I'm definitely a try hard.
You're working harder.
Oh, I work super hard. I'm very insecure.
Me too.
Yeah.
Someone commented that on one of my like Instagram
Yeah.
reels. They're like, "Wow, this girl's so insecure," and I'm like, "Dad,
It's
why
funny.
are you in the comments? You're dead."
That's so funny. Like I did a show in Louisiana last weekend, and this girl who was very pretty was sitting in the front with her boyfriend, was laughing so hard at some specific things I was saying, and I was like, "What's your relationship with your dad?" And she was like, "He's not there." I was like, "I'm a savant." I knew it. There's somebody asked me recently, it's like what like about my what I like in bed, and I was like, I'm just devoted to her orgasm. The more she is gonna orgasm, the more turned on I'm gonna get.
You're just trying to get girls to slide in your DMs. It's gonna work.
I'll back it up. I'll back it up.
Whenever you're, how do you turn a girl on? What is like your move?
I mean, I have so many failed moves that I would say on average I don't turn them on because maybe I come on a little too strong, you know, like, or I look needy. I don't have enough confidence yet. I somehow don't have that. I wish I was more confident. I'm just like some childhood insecurities.
But you're so funny.
Yeah,
I feel
am
like
funny.
that can be, that's such a superpower.
Yeah, funny is one. Shameless flirting can also be one because it's kind of like a sign of confidence, I guess.
Yeah.
And it's fun. Like it's just a fun thing to do as long as the line between flirty and creepy is sometimes, you know, it's like, oh no, I shouldn't have said that one. You know, it's like, and then you mess up.
But taking it too far is kind of fun. You know, it's a double-edged sword.
Yeah. What's my move? What's been working for me now is just being super honest.
Okay.
Yeah, just telling girls I'm into them. Like I'm interested and I like you.
As soon as the weather starts cooling down and the days get shorter, I feel like my whole mindset shifts. Suddenly, I'm spending more time inside. I'm craving warm blankets, softer lighting, and honestly, just making my space feel like the perfect fall hideout. It's that time of year where you want every corner of your home to feel cozier. And Wayfair is where I go to make that happen. They've got everything: comfy recliners, warm bedding, autumn decor, even espresso makers, so you can whip up that latte at home instead of leaving the house. Wayfair is also a really great website, and it's super easy to shop, and they have great deals. And Wayfair's got everything for this time of year. Whether you're trying to organize your space, update your kitchen for cold weather cooking, or just make your living room feel a little more inviting, Wayfair makes it simple. Cozify your space with Wayfair's curated collection of easy, affordable fall updates. From comfy recliners to cozy bedding and autumn decor, find it all for way less at wayfair.com. That's WAYFAIR.com. Wayfair. Every style, every home. Do you have any pickup lines?
I do.
Can I hear
just have one.
What is it?
I don't know, but it's very context based, right? It's very it's not a laughing. It's not like a first pickup line of I just met you. It's more of if we had a conversation for a while,
Yeah.
and it's going a specific way in a specific direction. I'll just just be very gentle and be very respectful and just tell her, I really want to kiss you right now.
Does it work?
Yeah. Because I'm also a good kisser, so like, if they go for it, they're in for a treat.
The best pickup line I ever
But
had.
it's not a funny one.
But a pickup line is a pickup line.
Mm-hmm.
I had a funny one though. It was the best one I've ever heard.
Yeah.
I was at a club in Las Vegas.
Yeah.
I was young. I was like in my 20s.
So what's that 2 years ago? See, that's another pickup line.
That's a good one.
Thank you.
This guy comes up to me fucking shit-faced.
Okay.
And he's like stumbling up to me and he goes, "Your calves look like Dove soap bars." It was so funny and so true because I have some calf muscles on me. And no one has ever picked my calf muscles as like the thing to come at me with. And it was such a specific...
Did it work?
No. The guy,
Why
no.
not? 'Cause it was
I
just-
laughed so hard. I was like, that's hilarious. And if he wouldn't have been so hammered,
Yeah.
then maybe I would have like engaged. But I thought this guy was gonna like throw up on me right after he said it. He was that drunk.
All right. Well, I think you can see it on camera. You can see Lauren's calves right now. Because when
I
you
can't see. They put this giant screen here, and I can't
but
see the
there's like
TV.
a shot, I think,
Can you
like
see
a
though?
white shot.
I wish I could like show you. I
'Cause
have
when-
pretty good calf muscles.
When you walked in the studio, like when because I arrived, I come early. It's like a sickness. I'm always early for things.
God, I could use a little bit of that.
Yeah, but you're fine. You're a pretty girl, so you're allowed to go up to 20 minutes, and then that's my max. Now I don't wait for girls anymore. But for you, I would have because you're the interviewer, so I have to. But like I looked at your calves and I was like, those calves are.
Dove soap bars.
They're so hot. Your calves are out of this world.
Thank you. I used to be a gymnast,
Oh,
and
yeah, it
I
shows.
used to have we used to have to sit on each other's shoulders.
Yeah.
And do calf raises.
What kind of a gymnast were you?
What do you mean?
Well, there's a bunch of different like you have a specialty, or was it like a
I did
rhythmic
all. I
gymnastics?
did all four.
Oh.
Beam, bars,
Okay.
floor, and vault.
So proper gymnast.
Yeah, proper
Yeah,
gymnast.
and I'm not saying the other ones are not proper athletes, but like with the
This was like gymnastics,
Gymnastics.
like the one that you see in the Olympics.
dude, I have never been with a gymnast, and I'm not saying that specifically you, but like if I'd love to be with an athletic chick.
Yeah, the
I just love it.
flexibility and the strength. It's fun.
It was just fun. It's hot. Like it's so attractive. It's just like wow. Like a girl that's just a little like muscly is just like in a good way. It's so beautiful.
What is your goal in a relationship? Do you want to get married again?
I don't know that I want to get married again in terms of the administrative burden of that. I feel like it's given my exit of the last one and how painful that was. I don't know if I want that again. But I
Yeah.
feel like if the right person comes along, I'll see what happens at that moment. I've been now dating for 2 years.
Mm-hmm.
I've had midterm relationships. I've had, one night stands. I've had multiple whatever. And I feel like now I'd like to find someone to fall in love with.
Any horror stories? Not to be confused with horror.
Yeah, I didn't know. I
stories.
was about to ask.
Horror, like any really bad.
Oh, I had one really bad one. It was kind of weird because I met this girl. She was one of the most beautiful women I have ever been with. Super, super attractive, French, incredible eyes, just
Did
mesmerizing.
she shave her armpits?
Yeah. This is
Okay.
all stereotypes that you Americans have. Of course,
No.
no, she was incredible.
No
But
shade.
yeah, no, she was pursuing me, like actively pursuing me. We had a couple dates. We were just heavily making out, and just like it's very physical. Like the attraction was very clear, right? But then we went to my place and we started to like, get ready to do the thing.
Let's get it on.
And then she had like a panic attack, and at that point she had touched everything. Like, I don't know. It's just like we're gonna do the thing now. And she was like, no, it's not you, it's me. It's because my dad died. And I was like, what is going on here? This was the biggest set of daddy issues I've ever seen in my life. But it was kind of sad at the same time.
Did
I was
he
like,
like
"Hope you're
just
okay."
die?
Kind of recently, yeah, like 1 month before or something. So I don't know what was going on through her head, but I must have triggered something very
Did you like
specific.
ask her to call you daddy or something?
Absolutely not. No.
She just had a.
Yeah, she just lost it, and then I never saw her again. It's sad because I was really attracted to her.
Huh.
Yeah, I had horror stories. Let me think. I haven't had because I don't drink.
Ooh.
Yeah. So.
Anyone get blacked out drunk with you?
Well, so in general, I'm trying to avoid women that are shit-faced. Just out of I know I understand some people say, "Ooh, sober sex." I don't want any of that, But like, I don't want to be with anybody who's just drunk and you don't know who you're talking to anymore. So I don't want that. But I've had one old friend. Like, she was very pretty. I was very attracted to her, but she was she used to date my friend, and she was blacked out and she was flirting with me, and I didn't know how to navigate that.
Yeah.
Because I was like, I'm kind of into you, but also I didn't know at that time that she was blacked out because she seemed pretty. She was just saying weird things to me.
She was. What do they call that? It's a functioning alcoholic.
Kinda, maybe. I don't want to put. I don't want to say that that's what she was, but she definitely at that time, that one night, yeah. But no, yeah, I don't have like. definitely have disappointing stories, but not horror stories.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What is your idea of a perfect first date?
Not too expensive, because I don't want to make it about money. Just honestly, I just want to. It's immediate. Like I want to be turned on intellectually and physically, like that.
Yeah.
And if I don't have that, I'm gonna be like, I don't want to force a relationship anymore.
What do you do for fun?
I haven't had much fun in the last since I started comedy. Pretty much since Kill Tony, I've just been touring so much, just gigging, just trying to make this work.
How do you decompress?
I watch TV.
What do you watch?
A reality TV and movies.
Trash.
Yeah. Oh, trash.
What kind of trash?
I've watched every season of The Bachelor. I've watched just the worst, just mindless, just like nothingness. Just
Have you seen The Secret Millionaire?
No, I've heard about it.
Man,
I haven't watched it.
That is so fun. That's a really fun trash show.
Yeah, I like those. I like a bunch of drama thrillers. I like to watch TV. I did used to go to the gym a lot, but now that I quit my day job to do comedy full time.
What was your day job?
I worked for the European Union, which is for the government of the European Union for 20 years.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah,
Is that like a desk job?
It's a desk job, very administrative, very paperwork. You're pushing red tape all day long, and that was my job.
How'd you get into comedy?
I loved comedy, and I just did a workshop for fun, and then that's how I started.
How long ago was that?
It was 2019.
Okay.
Yeah, and also immediately was out every night. Like went from not having any friends to going out regularly. Because I was traveling, I was living abroad, so it was hard to make friends because you come to a city, then a few years later you move, and then you have to start all over again. So I hadn't been there for that long, and I just made friends. I was out, I was meeting girls. It was just fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. Like the main reason why I meet girls is thanks to comedy. Directly or indirectly, for sure.
Well, there's something about being on stage and having that spotlight on you.
Yeah.
That it's like the limelight,
Yeah.
It makes everyone a little bit more attractive in the moment.
In the moment, yeah. And then they get jealous that you're meeting other girls.
Well, that's their problem.
Kinda, yeah. You should know what you're getting in. But, people are in denial.
Yeah.
I was thinking about this before coming here, and I was like thinking, like where I am in my life, like at 48, it's kind of easier for me to hook up with married women or women in relationships than with single women.
You shouldn't hook. What? Wait,
Yeah.
what?
Yeah.
You hook up with married women?
It's not my problem.
Rick.
It's not my problem. It's their problem.
Is it a secret? Do their husbands know?
Totally. It's so much fun. I don't care. I was dating this chick for 2 years. The best sex I've ever had. Yeah.
Bad boy.
No, she's a bad girl. I'm just having sex. Very respectfully. Open communication, no relationship. It's perfect.
What happens if the guy finds out?
Well, I guess they're going to break up.
You don't have any emotional attachment to it?
None of it.
How do you do that?
How?
I don't know
I
how.
went through a terrible divorce. Like, I don't believe in marriage anymore. I believe in falling in love, and as long as that love is a solid construct, you will not want to cheat. If the person wants to cheat, that relationship is already dying.
So you keep it strictly physical and you don't get attached to that person?
Absolutely, yeah.
Wow.
There's a mini level of attachment because in order to be good, be good sex partners, you need to have complicity.
But if like one day she was like, I can't do this anymore, you'd just be like, okay.
Yeah, right. Yeah. Kind of. I mean, I guess I'll have to jerk off now because, but yeah, pretty much.
So married women are easier to get.
Uh-huh. You just said you haven't had anybody, suck on your things since you got the baby.
My boobs. You can say boobs.
Yeah, okay. I boobs. Yeah. It's not my first language, English, so sometimes I can find my words. But yeah. Yeah, for sure.
Well, just because he's not interested in drinking milk.
But see, that's the mistake. He should be curious about the milk. He should be just playing with the milk and make you feel comfortable about the milk. He should be splashing his face in milk.
I could. Just squirting all over it.
That's what you should be doing.
Yeah.
You just make it happen. They hurt, solve it.
Okay.
Yeah.
And whenever I do that, I'll say, Rick said so.
Please do that. Please do it. I don't want to destroy couples. Like I'm not there. So I'm not trying to be in a relationship with them. And then I don't want them to break up. I'm not trying to ruin a marriage.
You're just trying to have a secret.
No, I'm just trying to have my fun and have sex with people. And the thing is, the people that are more responsive to me are people that are in bad relationships. Because younger women are trying to find their ideal guy. So they're not looking for a 48-year-old unless they have daddy issues, which I have had a few. And then, girls that have daddy issues.
Yeah.
And then girls my age, often they have kids. They have they've been through a lot if they're single. They've been through a bunch. And they're harder for me to meet somehow. Like just circumstantially, I'm not in the right social circles to meet them.
Yeah.
So it's just a bit hard. My ideal woman right now is someone in their 30s, I guess, or late 30s or early 40s, who's single and has a decent job, makes her own money. There's no conflict of interest. There's no needing, we're just there to enjoy each other and do stuff together when we can.
So that's the ideal person for you.
Yeah.
So you don't want someone to need you.
No, it turns me off if someone needs me.
Okay, so it's hot to you to be with someone who's in a relationship with someone else because it's safe. It's like perfect situation.
Well, yes and no. It's cool in terms of having fun and having a shameless sex because you can be like, well, this is what I want to do right now. There's no pressure. What is she gonna do? Say no? What we're gonna stop seeing each other? Who cares? So I feel less shy about expressing my sexual desires.
Okay.
I feel like when you have the pressure of trying to build a relationship, at least for me, then I'm a little more ashamed of expressing my kinks, which is, I shouldn't, but that's, So it's easier with a woman who has her life and her thing. But I want to fall in love with someone and have a relationship, and I think I'm pretty sure I'm more monogamous than not.
Yeah.
But it has to be the right person.
Well, if you were married and your wife was sleeping with someone else and it was just casual on the side, would you care?
It would have to be context-based. With what are the boundaries of our relationship? What have we discussed? Was she lying to me? Was she open with me about it?
So are you
Why is she doing it? What am I failing? Or is it something that even if I'm not failing anything, but she has additional desires, it's context-based? I don't know. It's a complicated question.
So would you have an open relationship?
I want to say probably not. But if it happened and it was the right person and I loved her, then maybe yes. It's all about, am I in love with this person and what am I willing to tolerate?
How do you share someone you love?
I guess everybody has a different answer to this. I have one of my best friends back in Brussels. She's a girl that I met on Tinder and who we had a couple dates, but then nothing ever happened. It was a more immediate friendship for her, not for me. I just thought she was always super hot. But she's polyamorous, so she's been explaining to me. She has different relationships, and she knows other polyamorous people, and so she explained to me all the rules and communication patterns and things are established and what's good, what you can do, what you can't do. So I don't know that I'm polyamorous in that way. How do you share a person? Very, very clear communication and boundaries. Because you have to, some people are going to be like, well, you can do whatever you want, just don't tell me about it. Or you can do whatever you want, but I want to know everything. And it's just about what you decided together.
Yeah.
Right? Does that make any sense?
But then again, it's why be monogamous if you're going to be with other people?
No, I mean, if you're with other people, you're not monogamous.
Right.
Right? But some relationships could be, for example, I guess, I'm sure there's comedians that have this kind of relationship, or artists, or that have either a husband or a wife who are in the entertainment business, and they're like, yeah, you can do whatever you want while you're on tour. Just don't humiliate me, don't embarrass me, don't make me look bad, kind of thing. Those are deals that some people have in this business, right?
Yeah.
So but it's all give and take and what they agree on, as long as they both agree on the thing.
But that's so hard because I met a guy that one time when I was single, he was hitting on me and he was married and he had 2 kids and I knew his whole situation and I was not attracted to him in the way that I wanted to hook up with him, but he was attracted to me and tried to feed me this story that he was like, I'm in an open relationship as long as I don't show anything on social media or whatever and I don't embarrass her, then she's fine letting me do this. And I'm like, you are a fucking scumbag who's probably just cheating on his wife, on your wife behind her back, and she has no idea about this and you don't want it to be public because she'd find out.
Exactly. So that's absolutely a very likely scenario in what you've described. That's what I would assume,
Yeah.
Like I know this lady that I was seeing for a while, we had a clear agreement on, and I never betrayed that trust.
So wild.
Yeah. So
But I think that polyamory is like a sex cult.
I think it's like a hobby. Like what you asked me, what you. I've had this chat. I was like, because you asked me what I do for fun. Actually, I do some things for fun, or I'd love to do. Like I love nature, I love hiking,
There you go.
I love going to the gym. I love going traveling. I love going finding good food while I'm traveling. There's a bunch of stuff I like to do. I just don't have much time to do it. But where was I going with this?
Polyamory sex cult.
Yeah, I was like, a lot of polyamorous people, I feel like their hobby is just having sex and meeting people. They're just so involved. I have this relationship and then I have this date, and their whole schedule revolves about their sex and romantic life. Whereas for me, I have a job to do, and then my sex life or my romantic life is not a hobby. It's something that brings me, like warms my heart and brings me pleasure.
So what if polyamory is just a single person dating a bunch of people?
Well, it could be. It could also not be. Like, for example, there's polyamory where you have
Unless you're with someone.
Well, that's the thing. So there are polyamorous relationships. Like my friend, she is polyamorous, but it's a non-hierarchical polyamory where she is putting nobody ahead of anybody. And she also even saves time to spend with her friends. So there's not one main guy or person. Whereas there's polyamorous people that have, this is my main, and then this is B, C, D, and there's like a...
Okay, yeah.
So that some of them are more known than the other, but they need to talk to each other to see what they're about. It's complicated. And a lot of them are full of shit. And some of them do it the right way. So I've met both, and it's a horror show. That's why I'd rather be monogamous, because I don't want to deal with any of this.
It sounds like so much to take on.
I couldn't.
One person is so much work.
I used to share my office with a guy, and I'm gonna say in which country, but I used to share my office with a guy that had at a single point in time had 5 girlfriends, including a wife and a kid. And he had a separate apartment where he would bring his lovers. He had one girlfriend that didn't even know he was married, and he was like splitting his time between his. He had like a secret entire life, and I was talking to him. I was like, and he would have like Excel sheets, like complete tables with his schedule of like, this is what I'm seeing this one, this is what I'm seeing this one, this is what I'm seeing this one.
I didn't know you were friends with Harvey Weinstein.
No, I mean they were all of age, and they were all. It wasn't in exchange for work.
I'm just kidding. That just seems like a lot.
That's a lot.
I mean, talk about a full-time job.
But tell me, how is it for you? I understand. Okay, you're married with a specific guy. I don't know how long you've been together before.
3 years.
3 years total. Mm-hmm. All right, but so how is it for you before that? Let's not talk about since the last 3 years, but before that, for a girl of your level of, you're pretty like easy to talk to, fun, very hot.
Oh, thanks.
Yeah, sure. If you haven't heard that before, and then
hey, it never gets old.
All right, sure. And then
thank you, especially now that I'm a mom.
That's hotter.
Thank you.
Yeah, exactly. It is. You're a real woman. That's hot, right?
Yeah.
Exactly. So, but how do you navigate being hit on constantly and having so many options?
Well, I didn't get hit on as much as you would think.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't go out that much.
Why not?
Well, I was working. I was also doing comedy and touring and trying to like
do the thing.
And I have never really been into one night stands.
No.
So, and
why not?
Because I have some serious codependency and attachment issues where if I like you and I want to hook up, we need to be getting married.
That is so scary.
I'm terrifying.
Codependency is so dangerous. That's
I'm the worst.
Oh well.
So, we would go on like a couple dates, and if we vibed, I'd want to own you, and like,
oh, God, this is so hard to hear.
that was me.
No, but I'll explain why it's hard. It's like on the one hand, it's terrifying. It's what destroyed my marriage. Codependency.
Really?
I think it's at the source of it. I'm super codependent, and I feel like she was super codependent too. And then, But it's also so hard to hear. Like, I want to be needed that bad. I know I've said I don't want to be needed, but like in that, like,
Yeah.
that thing, you're like,
I find it hot too.
yeah,
Like when a guy wants to be with me and he's like, if we're dating and I'm into you and you are all about me,
yeah,
then I'm even more all about you. And I
Yeah.
want someone who's like equally as codependent. I want us to be like coke heads together.
Oh,
you
yeah.
know?
Yeah,
I want
that's-
us to like not ever be able to leave each other because we're so into each other. Like grossly. And so that's my thing. And if it's not like that, then we're not hooking up and I can't casually date. I don't know how to
all right.
casually date.
And do you expect the guy to figure that out, or or are you communicating with the guys about these are my
I'm
wants?
like pretty clear. I've always, and I would go on dates with people and I had this text that was kind of already built where if I didn't like you and as romantically, but I thought you were cool,
Yeah.
you'd get this text.
What's the text?
The text would be like, hey, I had a really good time.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for taking me out.
Yeah.
I feel like we definitely vibed and in like more of a friendship kind of way
Yeah.
and less romantically. I'm not that into you as a boyfriend.
Okay.
But if you want to stay friends and hang out and kick it and we can split the bill and
Yeah.
go out to eat, I'm down.
Dude, I've received that text so many times.
That means I'm not into you.
Oh, I got that
But you
part.
were cool.
Yeah. I didn't get it from Lauren yet, though, but I did get it from, other.
That text doesn't go out anymore.
It's a good night, that's good.
But that's how it would go down.
Yeah. I
And
think it. But now, for example, if I had been in my 20s and I got that text, I'd be crying my heart out.
But I tried to make it so nice. It
No,
was
no,
like a
yeah.
compliment sandwich.
It is. It's all beautiful, but it's still disappointing, right? But like
It's
now,
like so nice,
Yeah.
disappointing, ends with nice.
it's all about
compliment sandwich.
expectations. It's about expectations. Now I'm like, if a girl tells me that message, if
Yeah.
I get this message today, I'm like, thank you.
It's nice message.
Yeah. Well, I mean, no, thank you mostly not because a nice message. It is a polite way to say ugh, like, but
No thanks.
Thank you. But it's more, thank you for letting me know you're not interested because I can move on.
Yeah,
I've been strong along. You know,
that's the worst.
and that's the worst. And I've been strong along for like months of like, oh yeah, but a little bit, but no, but yes, but a little bit, but no, but yes, but a little bit, but no, but yes. So now when I get a no, I'm like,
Dude, fuck that.
Mm-hmm.
I think that sucks. And ghosting sucks. I used to be a ghoster.
I'm a ghoster too.
I can put some distance between
Mm-hmm.
us if you don't catch the message. Like if I've sent that message out to you and we do go split the bill and like you're still trying to, and again, that could be like part of my fault for even pursuing someone who was romantically interested in me. But if you can't like just be cool and be friends like I've asked,
Yeah.
then the ghosting happens and I put some serious distance between us.
I had an interesting exchange with a girl I dated for a while. I would say the last girl I dated semi-seriously, who like we kind of like it wasn't vibing. Like it was great in the beginning, but it was like we just faded off naturally without any conflict or fighting.
Mm-hmm.
And then one day I was just looking at her Instagram, which I shouldn't do, but she's just so hot. And I'm like, dude, I kind of miss you though. You know what I mean? I was like, dude, I miss you. Like, I'm sorry. I just have to say it. I just express it. And she was very nice. She was like, but at the same time, I know this is over. I know it's over. But I can't look at a photo of her and not be attracted, right? That doesn't make any sense.
Because she's hot.
Because she's hot, but also like,
And y'all didn't
She's
have
hot.
like some weird toxic.
no, dude, she was one of the least toxic people I've ever met. Like, just nice. But I was just like, but she was like, dude, like, I support you. I'm so proud of what you're achieving right now. Like, she was just so, and I want to stay friends with you. And like, I'm just rooting for you.
Yeah.
But I just, and she's dating another guy now. And I can see their photos or whatever. I'm like, they look so happy. Like, it makes me sad that I can't be in that. No, maybe not with her, because if she's not attracted to me that way, it would have never been that.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm like, I wish I had that
Yeah.
kind of thing. But one day, maybe not. One day, it doesn't matter.
Yeah. You never know.
So what are your what makes you come? I'm gonna give you so here's what I like to ask girls, right? That I date. Is how do you masturbate? Technically, like when I because I asked them.
Alone?
No, well, yeah, of course. Well, you'd be surprised, but also, like, every girl's different, right? Every girl will react biologically to different stimuli, slightly different.
Uh-huh.
And the way they masturbate tells a lot about what brings them pleasure.
I think the hottest thing in the world is when a guy does something I ask him to do.
Oh, hell yeah.
Because so many times I have asked men in relationships to just do something for me. Like, I'll use the example of hanging a photo, right? And I'm like, can you just hang this on the wall for me? And then if it sits there for like 3 days and it doesn't get hung, that is such a turn off to me because I'm like, because I think about it nonstop. I'm like, I'm just going to go fucking hang the picture by myself. Why did I even ask? That to me. But if I'm like, hey, will you hang this picture? If whatever the guy is doing, if he stops what he's doing and he does something I ask him to do and he hangs the picture on the wall, he's probably getting a blowjob.
Do you guys have any pictures? I can go hang right now because I'll hang all the pictures in the studio right now.
That's what turns me on is when I ask for something and it
Because this
happens.
is not hung. This is just...
That's just, I don't know. I actually think it's screwed on.
Yeah, there's a blowjob waiting for whoever fixes this, by the way.
It's not broken. But that's what about you?
Dude, honestly, what turns me on?
Breast milk?
Oh, for sure. I don't know that. I don't know that for a fact. What turns me on? Honestly, it's intimacy. Like just if we're just watching a movie and we're cuddling and you're letting me touch you and you want me to touch you and you're just resting on me and you're comfortable and you slowly like start caressing me and stuff. The fact that I'm like that like
That's so sweet.
Yeah, but it's gonna get me pretty hard. That's gonna be less sweet. But yeah, it's gonna be like, oh, I'm really enjoying myself right now.
Yeah.
Being desired, just being accepted, just being loved turns me on a lot.
What is so whenever you were married,
Yeah.
how did you propose?
Oof, I don't know if I want to go into private stuff. I need to find a fine line. But
Was it romantic?
I thought it was very romantic. I had struggled to have the ring at the time that I wanted it for a specific trip. So I only got the ring when I got it because the jeweler was a little late in getting it ready. No, it was like at this art museum, like on a very like we had very similar artistic tastes, and so it was like at this museum, and it was a very pretty moment in like an outdoor garden and stuff, and yeah, just proposed and.
That is sweet.
And we had a beautiful day. And
Yeah.
yeah, I didn't make a whole party with everybody or like, 'cause I can't do that.
Yeah.
No, yeah. Yeah, and yeah, she said yes, I guess. And then we were doomed for 12 years.
Damn.
Yeah.
Have you been really romantic with anyone else since then? Like done anything romantic?
I guess romantic depends on what people find romantic, but I feel like I've been pretty romantic with
What is romantic to you?
acceptance.
That is pretty romantic.
I know.
That's why I like it when people do things for me. I'm like,
Yeah, just feeding into the desires of that other person and just making them not feel awkward for wanting to do this or wanting to do that. Like, I don't know, like holding hands and just having good conversation, and then just, I don't know, oh, you're letting me be me. That's romantic to me.
yeah.
Yeah.
Do you have any other questions for me?
There's so many. It's all very
Any love advice?
love advice. You're I mean, for your marriage, you want
I mean,
advice?
I'm doing pretty good, but
Are you? We don't know. Those boobs need sucking.
that one mouth is enough.
Have you had good sex life since the baby was born? What?
Yeah.
Yeah. What's been the secret? Like, because I think some couples like struggle after.
Well, I really work pretty hard on not letting myself go.
Okay.
I work out
Yeah.
pretty hard,
I can see that.
I care about my image
Okay.
a lot. But I would say that that's kind of a secret in the way for yourself and not so much the other person. So I'm not maintaining a physical appearance to necessarily be sexy, but to feel sexy, if that makes sense. It's more of how I feel about myself.
I made a mess. Anyway,
okay.
it's okay. It's because we were talking about being sexy, and I just started drooling. I guess. Sorry about that.
Yeah,
it's good. I feel like
you gotta feel good.
I've struggled with women giving up on their image while we were together. And
That
then when we
sucks.
break up, they start getting hotter, and I'm like,
Why not when we were together?
yeah, they should have done that while we were together. Because
Yeah.
that's why I liked you. I mean, it's shallow. I should be able to nah, take care of yourself.
I think when someone takes care of themselves,
Mm-hmm.
it says a lot of things. It says that if they can take care of themselves, they can take care of you. And
Yeah.
they can take care of other things around them. Like there's just a lot of energy that goes into someone, like around someone who's taking care of themselves.
Like for a long time, my love language was just getting shit done.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm not constantly trying to be like bachelor romantic, those grand gestures. It's more, yeah, I'm paying the bills. I'm doing this. I'm making sure your needs are taken care of. I drive you here. I make sure of that. I make sure of B, C, whatever you need will be taken care of. But then some people want, more like, they want, well, I want more physical touch, or I want this kind of language. I want you to tell me you love me, or I don't like it when you say you love me. It's like people are so contradictory.
Yeah.
That's why now I know when the right person comes, it will just happen. And otherwise, it will probably be a really toxic person because that's who I end up with. Yeah.
Last question, what is the most toxic quality that you think you attract?
That's such a good question. Oh, God, I don't want to think for too long on this. It's a very complicated question,
There's a lot of toxicity out there. What is one that just keeps reoccurring?
I keep finding women who feel like arguing in a very aggressive way or being like verbally like they like the drama, like too much drama.
Mm-hmm.
They if I don't engage in that, they're turned off by that or something. And
They
I'm like, I don't
they like some of that fight.
Yeah, and I'm not about that. I'm about clear communication, not just not communicating your feelings, but I would like to not have as much drama.
I'm a terrible fighter.
Have you ever thrown stuff at a guy?
No.
Has a guy ever thrown stuff at you?
No.
Have you ever been afraid for your life in a relationship?
No.
Yeah, then you haven't lived.
I haven't.
I've gone to bed thinking she might murder me tonight.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. Like literally just
I've
scared.
been in more like mentally manipulative relationships where a guy can like just manipulate.
How do you define
really, really well.
manipulation? Versus trying to take care of your needs and not being afraid of saying something.
There was a time in my life when
Yeah.
I was pretty poor.
Yeah.
And I was dating someone who was very wealthy.
Mm-hmm.
And every time that I would try to do something for myself, whether it was like perform or do some work or whatever, he would try to like pounce on that opportunity for me and want to travel with me or take me somewhere or take me away from anything that I could do to fund myself because he wanted me to stay needing him and not find success on my own. And he always wanted to take me to these really lavish places.
Yeah.
And so it was hard to say no. But I was very young and I just didn't know what to do. And I stayed in this relationship. And I was also like coming out of a marriage myself. So I was like lost and I was sad. And
How old were you?
I was like I was probably like 27.
Okay. And you had already one marriage that...
Yeah, I was married from like 22 to 27.
Oh God, that's so early. That's so young to get married.
Yeah.
Yeah, another toxic trait I found is women who try to take me away from my friends.
So, like, I hate that.
I hate that. They're like, why are you friends with that guy? Because we've known each other for 20 years. Don't
Yeah,
question
fuck
it.
off, bitch.
Yeah, I love the guy. Yeah, is
Yeah.
he useless? Yes. He totally useless. But I know if I'm in trouble, I can always go to him.
He's a friend. He doesn't need to be useful.
Yeah. And another thing is honestly is women who, and I'm sorry ladies, I don't care if you are a stay-at-home mom or not, my work. I don't care. I do not care. I have one of the things that really annoyed me with some past relationships were things like, well, but I do this at home, like I clean and I do this, or I'm helping you with this, or I'm helping you with that. I was like, I was single for a long time before I met you, and I managed to eat, and my apartment was clean, and I got things done either way. Like, I don't need you for anything practical. Anything practical is solved by me in what I need.
Yeah.
I need you to love me.
Oh.
Right?
Yeah.
Exactly.
That's so sweet.
Thank you. And also fuck the shit out of me, please. Please, just, you know what I mean?
That's great.
Yeah.
What a high note to end on. Where can people find you?
They can find me on Instagram, I guess, for the most part. Please follow me because my account has been stagnating. So it's really helpful if you click that follow button on Sad Man Ric. On YouTube, it's also everything Sad Man Ric everywhere. And I've started on my YouTube to do this. I just started a little podcast called Diez because people mispronounce my last name. It's Diez, but they say Diez sometimes. So I called it Diez Nuts.
Yeah.
And I just started that. I just had Timmy No Breaks on. I've had Danny Martinello. I've had a lot of people from Kill Tony. I've got episodes coming up with the band members of Kill Tony.
Fun.
It's gonna be a lot of fun. But you know, any viewership I can get on that helps me out. And come to my live shows. You know, if you see me coming to your town, come by.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Hell yeah. Well,
Hell
thank
yeah.
you for coming on my show.
Absolutely.
Thank you guys for watching another episode. We'll see you next time.
First date, baby.
Are you really drinking a glass of milk with dinner?
First date.